Hello and welcome to our English Grade 1 class. Today we will be doing the last lesson for Unit 12, What Do We Wear? Today's lesson, Reading Comprehension. Alright boys and girls, we have done reading comprehensions before, so make sure you follow the sequence that teacher has taught you. First, read the story. Next, read the questions. Then, read the story again and use your pencil to underline clues about the questions. Remember, boys and girls, comprehension is like a puzzle, and use our pencil to help us find our clues faster. So make marks, draw circles, underline. Just make sure it's still easy to find and easy to read. Finally, answer the questions. So remember, boys and girls, read the story, read the questions. Read the story, answer the questions. If you can do this every time, I promise you, your reading comprehensions will get higher scores every chance. So, before we start today's lesson, let's have a look at some of the vocabulary we will see today. We only have 2 new adjectives to learn today. So number 1, practice with teacher, frilly. Frilly. Remember, it's a f and a r sound pushed together makes frilly. Okay, so we look at the dress on the screen. This dress is frilly. There are many pieces of material that are clumped together. Sometimes they look like flowers, sometimes they look like ribbons. It's a very girly looking dress, and the word frilly means it's got lots of little fluffs all over it. The next word we learn, plain. Practice with me. Plain. 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 So remember, boys and girls, that AI makes the long A sound like in K3 that we studied. So we say plain. The word plain means normal. There's nothing special or fancy about their clothes. Their shirt is a plain white or gray shirt, and their jeans are plain blue jeans. There's no pictures, there's no words, it looks normal, so there's nothing special or fancy, and sometimes people don't like plain clothes because they think it is too boring. So there's our 2 words today, boys and girls, frilly and plain. Make sure you know them before we read the next story. Let's begin. Please prepare your textbook on page 46. If you need some time, please pause the video now. Okay, let's begin with the title. The title of the story, The Party Dress. Let's read together. Teacher will read first and you will read second. Let's try and read one sentence at a time. Teacher's going to read slowly, so please listen carefully. Susilla is going to a birthday party. She needs a new dress to wear at the party. Alright, nice and easy, boys and girls. Susilla is the name for a girl, so that should be easy enough to understand. So have a look at the pictures and start to think what her new party dress will be. Mother takes Susilla to a shop. Susilla tries on a dress, but it is too big. She tries on another dress, but it is too small. She tries on a third dress, but it is too frilly. She tries on a fourth dress, but it is too plain. She tries on a fifth dress, and it is just perfect. Okay, good practice, boys and girls. Have a look at those adjectives: too big, too small, too frilly, and too plain. Now look at the pictures and think which is the dress that is too big, which is the dress that is too frilly, and which is the dress that is too plain. I think you can guess which is the perfect dress. Last sentence. Susilla can't wait to wear her new dress at the party. All right, boys and girls, before we start these questions, please make sure you can read this whole story alone. If you want to practice some more, please rewind the video and practice reading one more time. Students in class with Teacher David, he will ask you to read some sentences now. All right, boys and girls, it's time for you to take out your English notebooks and your pencils. Make sure to prepare the date, and the title for today is Reading Comprehension. Boys and girls, we will have 5 questions and 5 answers. You must not skip lines in the wrong place. We will try our best to make sure that the questions and the answers can fit on one page in our English notebooks. So please look at the pictures and listen to my instructions carefully so that you don't skip lines in the wrong place. Before we look at our questions, boys and girls, remember, for reading comprehensions, always try to write your answer as a full sentence. Sometimes the questions will only need a one-word answer, but normally for reading comprehensions, we try to write a full sentence. We show understanding by being able to read and write full sentences. If you write one word, there's a chance that you will get the answer wrong. If you write a complete sentence, there's a higher chance that you can get a point for that question. So try to answer in full sentences, boys and girls. Are you ready? Let's go. So like normal, boys and girls, please make sure you use the correct date. Grade 1A, Thursday the 6th of May 2021, and Grade 1B will be Friday the 7th of May 2021. Title: Reading Comprehension, textbook page 46. Boys and girls, do not copy the red X. The red X is to show you where to leave an empty line. Okay, so be careful and listen to my instructions nicely, or you will not be able to write this all on one page. Let's read the questions together before we copy. Number 1, why does Susilla need a new dress? Question 2, who takes Susilla to the shop? 3, what is wrong with the first dress? 4, which dress is too frilly? And question 5, what do you think is the color of her perfect dress? Okay, so question number 4 will be nice and easy, just one word answer, first, second, third, fourth, or fifth. All right, so there's our 4 questions, boys and girls. After you finish writing the questions into your notebooks, read the story one more time and answer the questions. If we look over here, we can see nicely how it's supposed to fit on one page. We have the dates, the title, skip one line, 5 questions. After my 5 questions, we skip one line again and we write the word answers. After that, we skip another line. So boys and girls, you can see we have 3 red X's, which means in your book there must only be 3 empty lines. Okay, sometimes your answers or your questions might take 2 lines, and that is okay because our book has 13 lines, so we should just fit this on one page. So write nicely, nice spaces, and don't skip lines in the wrong place. If you do not have enough space, you may use 2 pages. All right, boys and girls, teacher is going to give you 15 minutes to copy the questions, read the story, and answer the questions. If you have any questions, teacher will go to Google Meet now to answer your questions. Boys and girls, your 15 minutes starts now. Pick up your pencils and copy. Go, go, go! Students who are studying alone at home, please pause the video while you copy the questions. Okay, boys and girls, time is up. So let's check and correct your answers. If you have it correct, give yourself a check. If you have it wrong, put an X and write the correct answer next to the X. Alright, if you are not finished yet, stop the video now and rewind so you can finish copying the questions or writing your answers. Okay, teacher's going to read all 5 answers carefully, so check your answers and fix any mistakes. Number 1, why does Susilla need a new dress? Answer, she is going to a birthday party. Question 2, who takes Susilla to the shop? Susilla's mother takes her to the shop. Question 3, what is wrong with the first dress? Answer, it is too big. Easy. Question 4, which dress is too frilly? And the answer, the third dress is too frilly. And question 5, what do you think is the color of her perfect dress? And our answer, her perfect dress is blue and white. Okay, hopefully you know all those words. We've been practicing them for the last month, so hopefully your answers will be very close. If not, please copy the correct answers now. Pause the video if you need more time. If you're ready, let's go look at our homework. Homework time. Please open your workbook on page 46. It looks like this. Please pause this video now if you need some time to prepare your workbook. First, please listen to the story. Teacher will read alone. The title for today's story, Silk. Read about silk. Silk is a beautiful cloth. It comes from silkworms. Silkworms eat leaves. They can grow very quickly. After some time, silkworms spin cocoons around themselves. The cocoons are made of very thin thread. The Chinese people learned to make silk from this thread a long time ago. People use silk to make clothes. Wow, that's really interesting. Boys and girls, if you want to listen to the story one more time, please rewind the video and play it again. If you're ready to go to the questions, let's begin now. Please listen to the questions first. So boys and girls, put your pencils down. It asks us to circle the correct answers. So after each question, there is 2 words and you must only circle 1 word for the correct answer. Question 1, what is the passage about? A passage is another word for a story or a paragraph. So, what is the story about? So our two choices, is it thread or silk? Question 2, do silkworms eat leaves? Yes or no? Question 3, what is a silkworm's cocoon made of? Is it made of thread or is it made of paper? Lastly, question 4, what can we make from silk? Is it food or a dress? Okay, boys and girls, just like we've been practicing, teacher wants you to read the story and look for clues. So now pick up your pencil and read the story alone. Think about the questions you've just heard, and if you find a clue, draw a circle or underline any clues that you find. If you need some time to read the story, please pause the video now. All right, finally, it's time to answer your questions. Remember, circle only one word for each question. If you need some help with the questions or the story, please rewind the video and listen one more time. All right, if you need some time to answer the questions, please pause the video now. Okay, that brings us to the end of our class, boys and girls. Thank you for watching. Make sure to send all your work on Google Classroom so that teacher can give you a score. Have a nice day and bye-bye!